I just noticed. I was like, wait a minute.
All right. Try number 3 with this reset, which the game, funnily enough, is made by Acclaim, which made a lot of like fighting superhero games. Wait, this was made in '92. Oh, that's not great. Okay, so Springfield, USA, because they of course never tell you the state in The Simpsons. A typical American town, a typical treehouse, American treehouse. This is very Twilight Zone, where nothing much ever happens. Oh, right, I can go through this. Well, hardly ever. You want to do Bart?
Sure.
Go ahead.
Oh man, I can't believe it. One more page to go, and still no sign of Radioactive Man. He's gotta be in trouble. Who's gonna save him?
You are, Bart!
Fallout Boy! Cool entrance, man. Wait a minute. Did you say I was gonna save him?
That's right, Bart!
You see?
No, that's me.
wait.
You see, our arch enemies have teamed up to steal Radioactive Man's powers and imprison him in the limbo zone. Excuse me, I've got a bit of a phlegm thing. A weird dimension that revolves around a black hole. Hardly anyone escapes it alive, especially without their powers, man.
Wow.
It's all been planned by a mysterious mastermind, Brado the Magnificent. I mean, he's all right. But first, we have to fight 3 supervillains to get Radioactive Man's powers back. I can't do it. They'll send me to the Limbo Zone too. You're the only one who can save Radioactive Man.
Say no more, Wonder Youth. This looks like a job for Bartman.
Look out, Swamp Hag, primordial princess of evil!
Here I come.
And so the adventure begins. The Simpsons, Bartman meets Radioactive Man with Fallout Boy!
Oh god, that text.
And of course, here we have our wonderful... So this is 92. There are a lot of... Like, it's a NES game, so I mean, it's limited by graphics. But in 92, there were a lot better games out, like better looking. This had to be one of like the last legs of the NES system for The Simpsons. Because we have another couple Simpsons games that are on like multi-systems, like we'll do the Super Mutants. That's technically on the Sega, and it's 16-bit. This is 8-bit. 16-bit one was apparently much better than the 8-bit one. So, Bartman, Chapter 1, Swamp Hag's Junkyard of Doom. The whole reason I picked this game, other than the fact that I love Bartman, we have punches and kicks, and we can jump, that's it, is because, well, I was looking at Simpsons games to do, because me and you both very much love... Oh, fuck you, dog. No!
Oh.
Yeah, I might die very quickly. Because we both loved The Simpsons... Fucking tires! We loved The Simpsons growing up, right?
Yeah.
Apparently this is one of the not greatest of Simpsons games, because not only are the hitboxes really bad, but apparently the jump just doesn't work. Like, it looks like you're gonna make a pixel jump and then you don't. So I doubt we're gonna beat this game. This is why we picked it for a one-off, maybe 2. Probably just the 1. But yeah, that's why I picked it. Because I do love Bartman.
Indeed. And still, it's reliving some really difficult-ass old games.
But one of the nice things about Bartman growing up was it combined 2 things I loved in the early 90s, which was superheroes, specifically like Batman type, and Bart Simpson. Like, that's bullshit,
Yeah.
right? There was actually a Bartman comic that I carried around all the time as a kid. I have it still. I think it's at my my fucking rat. I think it's at my... I'm dead. I think it's at my mom's. I'll have to show it to you sometime.
Got killed for landing on
Yeah, and it restarts us.
Yeah, I can tell. Well,
So-
you got the dog, though. Ooh,
And the tire.
yeah, look at you.
But I loved that Bartman comic. It was so good. So when I found out there was a Simpsons Bartman game, I was like, this has to be one of our first one-offs.
Yeah. I miss The Simpsons.
I miss when the Simpsons were good.
Yeah.
There was a guy, I saw this article last year, I think. There was a guy who did a study to track when the Simpsons went from good to not good to bad. And it happened around like 2002, 2003, if I remember right. Like, that's where it really started to decline.
Sounds about right. Like, pretty much middle school era, like us about to go into high school.
Yeah.
Like, it was still pretty good, but it was definitely not at its earlier levels.
Apparently, like, the way he did this study was he looked at, like, who was writing it. Like, he cross-referenced who wrote the episodes with also, like, people's reactions and opinions of the episodes. Were they good episodes? Were they, fan favorites? Stuff like that. And I guess, like, most of the people's favorite episodes, or the ones that people liked the best from The Simpsons, were, like, late 90s, early 2000s.
Yeah.
And when I look back at my favorite episodes, like, I look at the seasons, I realize, like, oh yeah, it's like season 8, season 9, stuff like that. But I'm not good at this game.
Well, that was... Oh, you just got it.
See, that's one of those jump moments.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he keeps, like, spreading his legs really far apart when he jumps. I don't know many people who do a standing jump like that.
Yeah. But no, that's what I love to see. Because you remember, like, growing up and you would see... Like, how did Homer and Marge meet? Do you remember?
Oh, God, it's been so long. I do not have the best memory for all this stuff.
So, the origin of Homer and Marge that I remember was... Can I make that? Well, I made that one. And I got a health back. Problem is with my laser beams, I can't hurt that rat. It doesn't go that well. I have no idea how to get that.
He hasn't learned to crouch and shoot at rats.
He can crouch, but it's like... He's like squatting to take a shit.
Yeah. Not really looking down at something at his feet level.
No, it's... like, that's what's happening. Oh god. No, I'm dead. I was afraid that would close on me and hurt me because the hitbox is so big.
Wow, they really dragged that fall out. Wow.
Yeah.
Dog is back. Oh.
Oh no.
Oh.
Oh no.
Oh.
No! Go away, dog! But no, the Homer Marge origin I remember was like they met in high school and they like hooked up for the first time and she got pregnant, like stuff like that. And I remember like the big thing of like Homer having the kids was like his Beatles episode.
Yeah, when he's like steadily losing his hair.
Uh-huh.
He had like full head of hair, and then it's like falling out more and more with each new kid.
And they met in the 70s was like when it was, because that's when it would have made sense. Like they met in the 70s. Bart was born in the late 80s. But now like there's episodes from a couple of years ago where they've retconned all that.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So like there was an episode a few years ago where they tell Lisa and Bart about how they met. And it's like, it was a magical time known as the 90s. And they're like, the 90s, man? What's that?
Wow.
Well, because the show's been... Because if Lisa and Bart are still, like, 8 and 10...
Yeah. I mean, that's
part... and it's 2016, they would have been born in 2006.
Yeah, but, I mean, that's one of the things with cartoons is, they typically never age. Like, all this is never really given, like, yeah, this much time has passed. It's just, like... half the time they never remember anything else that's happened before. But yeah, that's a really... that's just shitty.
Yeah, that's just shit, because you can't get out of there quick enough.
Nope. But yeah, it's just weird to kind of suddenly change all that when it's not like it's a new series or anything.
No, for me the official death of The Simpsons is the Simpsons movie. Like, I don't consider anything after the Simpsons movie as part of the Simpsons.
Yeah.
And, like, the Simpsons movie's even pushing it.
Well, because even leading up to the movie,
It wasn't that great.
yeah, the movie it honestly was probably one of their best ones they did in a while.
I mean, you've heard us quote Spider Pig song in the Spider-Man episodes.
Yep. So that was really like the highlight for a while was that movie.
Oh crap! No fucking rat! All right.
And I remember there was a few fun episodes afterwards, but yeah, it was just by then it had been around for so long. Like,
That's definitely where I dropped off watching was the movie.
yeah, like I watched maybe another season or so after that, and by then it was just, you know, there was really nothing new anymore. Like,
I will say one thing I'm looking forward to with Disney Plus is I guess they're going to include all the Simpsons in Disney Plus.
okay, that would be awesome because I do need to rewatch a lot of those because it's been so long.
And that's the thing, like, I want to go back and rewatch old Simpsons episodes, but I don't know what seasons have what, so I don't want to go out and buy.
Yeah, because that's one of the things is like I feel bad that I don't remember a lot of these old episodes that I used to watch all the time. It's like I want to rewatch them and relive those memories I've forgotten. But well, that's just dumb.
I know FX has marathons every once in a while that I've watched, and I remember going back and, like, I hadn't thought about that episode, like, X episode in years.
Mm-hmm.
But then I'm watching that, at least, oh, I survived
Yeah, because you didn't land on the
the platform.
yeah.
And I'd watch, there would be an episode that I hadn't thought about in years, and I'd watch it and I go, I remember this.
Yeah. Because it's always one of those things. It's like I don't really, and then like something will happen during the episode, and you're like, wait a minute, I remember this.
Well, I
It's been
remembered
a
it the
lifetime.
moment it started. I just hadn't thought about it. Because the episode I'm thinking of, like, that served as this example for me was the one with Rodney Dangerfield being Mr. Burns' son.
Oh yeah. I get no respect to tell you.
No respect. That was so close.
Yeah, it was starting.
That was just a jump of faith right there.
It was starting the death music.
Okay, so I can't grab that, but I don't need it. I need this. Because that's a health back.
Yeah.
These are just points, because we can see my points. I've got 1 life left. I want to at least make it to the end of this level.
Yeah.
I don't care about beating the rest of the game. I want to make it to the end of this level.
It's really evil to kind of have you jumping off into who knows
Into
what.
nothingness.
Like, let's just hope you land on something.
Oh, thank God. I could go back for that 1-up. I'm gonna.
Go big or don't go at all.
It's not like there's a timer. Oh, I can't. I can't make that jump. So, okay, that's fine. That's fine.
But you at least tried.
I did. What's this? What was probably your favorite Simpsons episode growing up?
Oh God.
That you can remember.
I mean, I definitely liked a lot of the Treehouse episodes.
Probably my favorite would be a Treehouse episode.
Those are always a good time. Yeah, it's too hard to really pick one. Just because they don't really, like, even though there's really not much of a story progression in the sense of them getting older, they still at least feel like something a little more than, say, like Family Guy or like South Park, where it can
There's
be just,
still an internal continuity more so
Yeah.
than something like Family Guy.
where it's just, it feels more just like individual episodes with the same characters.
And then every once in a while they make a reference, right?
Yeah, the way it's like, you know, South Park, you know, I always think of like the homeless episode or, you know, stuff like that.
Shit.
But it's like stuff that don't
that?
really go with anything
What
else.
the fuck is this?
Apparently you're on Saturn, and you got a life, and another...
Is that it? Did I die? Okay, so that was a bonus level. I lost my eyes, but I did gain 2 lives.
Well, that was, an interesting turn of events.
Right?
I guess that's why you don't jump around in radioactive waste fields.
But no, I would say my favorite episodes are probably like some of the Treehouse of Horrors. Like I always loved the one where, it did send me back a little bit. Where the one where like Mr. Burns is a vampire, so they're making fun of the Gary Oldman Dracula.
Mm-hmm.
I liked that one a lot. It was really like a 3-year span. There's the one with the monkey's paw, of course. Yeah. And I don't want any zombie turkey. I don't want to turn into a turkey myself, and I don't want any other more weird surprises. Because he wants a turkey sandwich.
Yeah.
On rye with mustard. I liked the one where Homer sold his soul for a donut to Flanders, who was the devil. Flanders, you're the devil? It's always the one you least suspect. I like that. There's just so much good writing back in the day. Oh wow, it sent me far back.
Yeah, I was just realizing, I was like, wait a minute,
This is bullshit.
yeah, I don't think that was a fair trade-off for
No, not at all.
2 extra lives. Like, here, go back through this death walk and possibly lose everything you just got.
No, wait, this might just be another mountain, because I don't remember him being up there.
Yeah, they might have just...
I think I just got another life, yep, based off of points. Ow!
Yeah, it could just be they basically used a lot of the same,
Same assets.
yeah. I guess we'll know if, once you get to the bottom of this, if there's the same life up that you missed. Not like getting a screw up the ass.
Right?
Oh, and a gear up the
What would
ass.
I call a Friday night? Wait, what? Oh god. Okay, no, this is different, because there's
Yep.
no 1-up.
Okay, so just basically the same setup, just minor, differences.
Okay. Okay, but what we're gonna do now is... Oh shit! Not die. Not die!
Especially not to a rat.
I was gonna say, we're at time for this episode. Do you want to keep going so we can see the end in the next episode?
We'll push it a little bit longer.
See how much is left? Okay.
Yeah, unless it's looking like,
So, next episode, David?
Yep.
Alright, so we'll be back in the next one.